The advent of Europeans to India. Dear students, under the chapter The Advent of Europeans to India, we shall study about Carnatic Wars, Battle of Plassey, and the British attack. We learnt that British fought with the Portuguese and the Dutch to gain monopoly over trade, and they became victorious. Here are a few questions to you. Who were the Europeans who came to India for trading? Answer: they were Portuguese, English, French, and Dutch. Which were the scientific instruments that helped to discover the sea route? Answer: magnetic compass, maps, naval equipments, etc. Who was the first Portuguese navigator to come to India through the sea route? Answer: Vasco da Gama. Dear students, now we shall study about the French East India Company. In 1664, the French East India Company was established in France. They came to India and set up their trading centers at Pondicherry, Chandranagur, and Machilipatnam. Dupleix was appointed as the first French Governor General of the French possessions in India in 1742. He was an ambitious politician trying to establish French supremacy over India. Dear students, now we shall study about the First Carnatic War. In the conflict between British and French, French captured Madras. The English requested the Nawab Anwaruddin of Karnataka to help them regain Madras. The Nawab ordered the French to vacate Madras, but Dupleix turned down this order. So, Anwaruddin fought against the French and was defeated by Dupleix. This has been called the First Carnatic War during the year 1746 to 1748. On account of the Treaty of Paris in Europe between the French and English, the French handed over Madras back to the English. English and French, to enhance their political power and area of influence, supported their candidates in wars. Think and answer. The First Carnatic War was fought between whom? Answer: British and French. Dear students, now we shall study about the Second Carnatic War. Robert Clive attacked Tiruchinappalli. Chanda Sahib, who supported the French, died in the battle. Due to this, Carnatic region fell into the hands of the British. In the same way, the French defeated Nazir Jung of Hyderabad, who was a supporter of the British. As a result, Hyderabad came into the control of the French. This has been called the Second Carnatic War. In this way, the English and French occupied many states by interfering with the politics of native rulers and to enhance their political power. However, the influence of the French over the Deccan area slowly came down. Think and answer. Describe the Second Carnatic War. Answer. Robert Clive attacked Tiruchinappalli. Chanda Sahib, who supported the French, died in the battle. Due to this, Carnatic region fell into the hands of the British. In the same way, the French defeated Nazir Jung of Hyderabad, who was a supporter of the British. As a result, Hyderabad came into the control of the French. This has been called the Second Carnatic War. Dear students, now we shall study about Third Carnatic War. The French captured the Fort St. George and tried to attack Madras but did not succeed. The English army commander Sir Eyre Coote defeated the French in the Battle of Vandivash. Due to this, the French lost most of their power in India. This was the Third Carnatic War. In the subsequent agreement, the British handed over to the French most of what was won. Despite this, the French were not permitted to build forts and to protect them. Those places had to remain only as trade centers. Now think and answer. Describe the Third Carnatic War. Answer. The English army commander Sir Eyre Coote defeated the French in the Battle of Vandivash. Due to this, the French lost most of their power in India. This was the Third Carnatic War. Dear children, in this way, the British, after having defeated the Portuguese, Dutch, and French, wanted to establish their rule over India and started conquering India. In this conquest, the first to be conquered was Bengal. Nawab Siraj-ud-Dawla fought against the British to regain control over Bengal. In this war of 1757, the English army under Robert Clive defeated Nawab Siraj-ud-Dawla at the Battle of Plassey. This has been called the Battle of Plassey. Mir Jafar, who helped the British in the Battle of Plassey, was nominated as the Nawab of Bengal. The British, in return, got the zamindari rights over the 24 Paraganas. When Mir Jafar started to strengthen his position, the British removed him and appointed Mir Qasim as the Nawab of Bengal. In return, he granted the British the regions of Burdwan, Midnapur and Chittagong. When Mir Qasim tried to free himself from the hold of the British, he was removed. Later, the British appointed Mir Jafar once again as the Nawab of Bengal. In the midst of all this, the combined army of the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam, Nawab of Oudh, Shuja-ud-Dawla and Mir Qasim fought against the British army and were defeated. This war has been called Battle of Buxar of 1764. As a result of this war, the English acquired the province of Bihar, Orissa and Bengal. The Mughal Emperor Shah Alam granted the Diwani rights to the British. Robert Clive, who was appointed as the company governor in 1765, introduced the dual government in Bengal. Due to the Diwani rights, Britishers were collecting the land revenue, administration, justice and other administrative functions were carried on by the Nawab. This has been called the dual government. Now think and answer. Who was the British Army commander who defeated the French in the Battle of Vandivash? Answer: Sir Eyre Coote. Again think and answer. The Buxar War was fought between whom? Answer: the combined army of the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam, Nawab of Oudh, Shuja-ud-Dawla and Mir Qasim fought against the British army. Here are some important questions. 1. When was French East India Company established? Where did they set up their trading centers? 2. How did the Carnatic Wars help the British to settle down in India? Explain briefly. 3. What were the results of the Battle of Plassey? Dear students, the advent of Europeans to India. In this chapter, we studied the following topics. They are Carnatic Wars, Battle of Plassey and British attack. Buxar battle took place in the year 1764 AD. Robert Clive introduced the dual government in Bengal. Here are some important keywords in this chapter. Diwani right, collecting the land revenue. Dual government, Britishers were collecting the land revenue and the native kings looked after the administration, justice and other administrative functions. Paraganas, provinces. Here are some extended activities. Collect the pictures of Indian kings and British governors. Collect the Indian spices and exhibit in the classroom. Identify the sea route from Portugal to Calicut in India in the world map.